With a win tonight, the Fish would win 3 consecutive series. Tonight we bring you Game 2 of a 3-game set between the 27-20 Milwaukee Brewers and the 16-33 Miami Marlins. Trevor Rogers, the 26-year-old southpaw, who will make his 10th start of 2024. He's 1-6 with a 5.79 ERA. However, he's coming off his best start of the season. 5 shutout against the Tigers in Detroit.
Here comes Andrew Monasterio, and a leadoff walk to Andrew Monasterio. And now it's William Contreras. Took an 0 for 5 last night.
Drive out towards right center field. This is going to one-hop the wall. And extra bases for Contreras. Monasterio on his horse. He's around third. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it's not in time. It's an RBI double for William Contreras. And the Brewers on the board here in the top of the first.
So now Christian Yelich, an opportunity for a big inning.
Sharply hit to first base, nearly knocks Berger into right field. Rogers gets to the bag, and Contreras up 90 feet.
Tonight's cleanup batter to the plate in Willy Adames.
1-2 is swung on it, missed, strike 3. That's a big strikeout for Trevor, with a runner at third with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. 1-0 Milwaukee, and our first strikeout of the ball game.
It's up to Joey Ortiz. Ortiz got hit in the foot late in the ball game last night.
Let's see, 2-2. He throws a fastball by him, and he swings and misses, strike 3.
Gasser got off to a late start to the season after a bone spur in his elbow. He made his major league debut on May 10th. Both starts were at home, so he'll make his first career road start here in Miami.
Dane Myers leads off for the Marlins tonight. 3rd time starting and hitting leadoff in his career.
As Myers goes to straightaway center, but Blake Perkins is hanging out there for out number 1.
One away for Brian De La Cruz.
Tapper up the third base line. Ortiz will not have a play. Infield single for Brian De La Cruz. Brings up Josh Bell, the hero from last night.
Ground ball, second base. Double play ball. Monasterio, Adames, and over to Owen Miller. 4-6-3. Robert Gasser surrenders just the 1 base hit and on 6 pitches.
It's a leadoff walk to Gary Sanchez. So a similar start to the start back in the first inning when Monasterio worked a leadoff walk. And Churio lines one into the glove of the third baseman Rivera. And Sanchez back to first without a throw. And there's 1 away for Owen Miller.
And a base hit for Owen Miller up the middle. Puts Sanchez at second base.
And the Brewers have something brewing here in the second inning. 1st and 2nd and 1 away.
2 on with only 1 away for Blake Perkins. Perkins shot into left center, a base hit. Sanchez sent around third. He'll score on his way to second. Perkins and puts on the brakes late. He'll have an RBI single. It's 1st and 3rd after the RBI knocked by Perkins. So they're on the corners for Monasterio, who drew a walk.
Bouncer back to Rogers. He comes home with it, and Bethancourt applies the tag. Trevor cuts down a run on a play at the plate.
Nice throw, nice feed by Rogers, and nice tag by Bethancourt.
Contreras now an RBI double in the first.
Runners go, swing and miss, and that will end the inning. So again, could have been a lot worse, but it's 2-0.
There's 1 away for Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm hits a ball on the ground to second. Monasterio bobbling it 3 different times, and Jazz is safe at first somehow.
He must have took his eye off the baseball after you boot it when you got a guy running down the line like Jazz.
And Tim Anderson is back, but he's pretty darn good. 1-2 pitch is hit on a line into left field. That'll fall for a base hit for Tim Anderson.
Nice job.
He's got a hit in his first at-bat back off the injured list. 1st and 2nd after the E4 with 1 out.
See if the Marlins can make that error hurt here.
And Lopez set it up last night with the bloop single with 2 outs to score a run. Up the middle, through, base hit. Jazz coming home. No throw. Otto Lopez again. 2-1.
Another pitch up in the zone from Gasser. Nice job by Lopez. Marlins capitalize on that big error from Monasterio at second base.
Runners are still at 1st and 2nd for Rivera.
Ground ball to short. Adames charges. He's got 1 play. It's to first. He gets the out. Anderson and Lopez move up.
So here is Christian.
Ground ball to second base. Monasterio stays down. Clean exchange. And just the 1 unearned run comes across against Gasser. Head to the 3rd. 2-1 Brew Crew. 3rd straight inning with a leadoff walk for the Brewers against Rogers.
What's the opposite of a recipe for success? Whatever that is. Willie's 0 for 1.
Willie to right field. It's a fair ball into the right field corner. Yelich on the move. He will be held at the last moment at third base. It'll be a double for Willy Adames. That's got to feel good for Willie.
He's been hitting the ball hard at every stadium he's been to lately.
Now it's Sanchez, another situation that screams contact. He walked his last at bat.
This one, though, sharply hit to third, coming home with it, and out at the plate. It kind of sent Rivera back, and he was still able to get something on the throw. Bethancourt, a great effort to apply the tag, and it's still 2-1.
And now there's 2 outs.
And Rogers escapes another big inning. 4 walks for Trevor Rogers so far in the ballgame. So 4 walks for the 8th time in his career.
Count is 0-2 on Monasterio. This is his 3rd plate appearance. A slider skips by Bethancourt, and going down to second base is Perkins.
Up the middle, off Rogers, who can't find it. And that one's going to die in the middle of the infield.
That left the bat at 102. Not sure where it got him at, but he got hit hard, man.
And here comes William Contreras.
Runner goes from first. Bethancourt with the throw. And now they'll throw to third. And the throw got by Rivera, but it got tangled up with Perkins and kept that ball from going maybe into the dugout or at least up against the railing.
Ground ball left side, base hit. 1 runs in. Monasterio coming around. The throw from De La Cruz all the way through, not in time. William Contreras with 3 RBIs in the game. Infield up, Contreras does his thing.
And the leadoff batter will be Emmanuel Rivera.
This one out toward left center field off the bat of Emmanuel Rivera, and 1 hops off the wall. Double for Rivera. Good start for the Marlins here in the 5th inning. Brings up Dane Myers. A fly out to center and a hit by pitch in the 3rd. That is flipped into right center and down. Rivera had to wait for it. So it'll be 1st and 3rd, and the tying run will come to the plate. And he's hit by the pitch. That'll load him up. It was a sweeper that just kept boring inside.
And if Josh Bell gets the ball airborne, we get at least 1 run here, maybe 2.
And Bell lifts one out toward right center field. Perkins getting underneath it, makes the catch. Throw goes toward third. Rivera scores a sac fly for Josh Bell, and it's a 2-run game.
Well, 1st and 2nd, we'll see how the Marlins play it. Lopez with a run-scoring single in the 2nd. He's also grounded to second base.
He shows bunt. He bunts it in the air towards third. High chopper off the plate. Throw to first. In time they got him. Here comes Jazz towards the plate. He's safe. He scores from second.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable hustle. It's 4-3.
Oh my goodness, Jazz. Did you? Wow. Did you? And he never stopped running. He never stopped running.
Here's Emmanuel Rivera with 1 out. Now the tying run is at third base. It's 4-3 here in the 6th.
And that's going to get down a base hit. Emmanuel Rivera ties things up here in the 6th inning. The Brewers seemed like they were ahead by way more than they were. And the Marlins keep chipping away. And now we're back to square one in the 6th.
They've just let the Marlins right back in the ballgame.
Rivera at first and going. Bethancourt grounds one right side and it sneaks through. Rivera's going to hit toward third. That also a throwback to last year where the Marlins put guys in motion.
Running another runner in scoring position with only 1 out.
1-1 pitch is hit in the air to center field and shallow. Perkins moving to his left makes the catch. Rivera tagging. Here comes the throw. It's offline. That's a sac fly. A run scores. It's 5-4 Miami.
Jake Bauers will lead things off for the Crew here in the top of the 8th. A 5-4 Marlins lead.
And Bauers down the right field line. It is a fair ball into the corner. Bauers will end up at second base with a leadoff double, and there he is. Just reached out and poked it down that right field line. A fastball at 96.
Officially 2 for 2 with a walk. The pitch, a ground ball back up the middle. Gloved by the second baseman Lopez. He'll make the play at first. Advances the runner Bauers to third with 1 out.
Here's the payoff. And it's down and in. He walked him. And it will be Yelich with an opportunity to face Puck. 1-1 line drive, base hit. Ball game is tied. Contreras might have a chance to score from first. He'll be sent around. Yelich on his way to third. The throw there. It hits Yelich. He is safe at third with a 2-run triple, and the Brewers have the lead. What a moment for Yelich in his former home. 2 out, 2-run triple for Yelich, and Captain Clutch comes through again.
And now Yelich at third for Adames.
And now Adames, and it's off the glove. Down the left field line. Another run scores as Adames heads for second base. A huge insurance run to make it 7-5. Finally, Adames for a hard hit ball. He gets a little bit of luck.
So the Marlins down to their final out It's Jake Berger who singled back in the 7th inning.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He went back to Uncle Charlie, and he strikes out Jake Berger. And the Brewers prevail in Game 2 here tonight. Your final 7-5.